Hello everyone! Are you aware that inside the 3 last Epoch dungeons there is 3 very dangerous bosses waiting for you and that will probably kill you? If you wanna learn more about them, especially if you're playing hardcore, please check this video and these articles. Let's get into it! The first one, it's located in the Temporal Sanctum. This dungeon is key to make legendary items and is guarded by a dangerous boss called Chronomancer Julra. Julra has multiple void abilities and elemental abilities. If you want to learn more about her, you can just check our guide. It has videos about all the mechanics so you can get familiar with them, and if you want some extra tips, you can even check the boss strategy that teaches you how to defeat her. Be careful with the big explosion. You don't want to get one shot, huh? The second dungeon is the Lila's Arbor, guarded by a giant titan, also known as the mountain beneath. This boss is colossal and has multiple abilities that are incredibly dangerous, especially the rocks that fall from the sky. If you want to learn his mechanics, make sure you check all the videos that explain everything. You can check all of them. You can check the lasers, the videos, the minions. Everything that the boss do is going to be explained in the video, and you're going to be able to defeat the boss even if you're playing on hardcore. Remember that all of these bosses have difficulties from tier 1 to tier 4. Tier 1 being the easiest, tier 4 being the hardest. And you shouldn't try the harder difficulties unless you feel really confident that you can defeat the boss in the lower difficulties. This boss is very important as it has a gold sink mechanism built in. And if you spend your gold wisely, you can get mountains of loot. Again, save your gold because you're gonna need it here. And the third dungeon is the Soulfire Bastion. The Soulfire Bastion is very scary, but the boss is pretty squishy, so if building damage to just destroy the boss before he can do mechanics, it's an actual viable strategy. And this boss does necrotic and fire damage, and it puts like the arena puts like necrotic and fire that will burn you if you stand on top of it. Make sure you're familiar with this fight before you do it in hardcore, because it might have some surprises that you might not be able to experience if you click too fast in the lower difficulties. Again, if you want to learn more about Cremorus, which is the boss of this dungeon, make sure you check all the abilities, so you don't want to be dying in hardcore, right? So make sure you check the guide, or if you're brave, go blind, die, and then check the guide. Again, if you need a boss strategy, you have everything that you need to know in the Maxwell guide. And I'm doing all the talk, but let's do a bit of walking. I did all the tier 4 dungeons without dying with my character as the patch dropped. It took me, I think, 2 days in order to do that, a bit less than 2 days, like 30 hours or so. And well, I recorded the video for you so you can enjoy. I was playing the Golem Necromancer build that you can find on Maxroll to do this. And you can see that if you gear your character strong enough and you build for the adequate defenses, you are gonna be able to defeat these bosses with no issues. Anyway, remember that all of our guides, for example, I was playing the Golem, all of the guides in Maxroll have a section for the dungeons that give you generic tips on what to do to fight them. You can see it tells you if you're good at them, if you're not good at them, what are the requirements for you to defeat tier 4, what are the abilities that you can use to certain mechanics, generic tips that can be complemented, with the overall guide that I just mentioned. So again, let's roll the footage and hope you enjoy these boss kills. See ya, and let me show you, let me know if you can defeat them or not. Roll the videos. Oh. Huh? How did I get here so fast? Huh? Dude, I was not ready for this. I thought I had another map.
But I know that you get burned.
Pretty good fight by me. Wait, how is he dead? Huh? Alright. Huh? I was spamming the key like a madman. Man, I'm literally glued to the floor. Huh? What?
The future cannot be denied.
Where did that come from?
Escape is impossible.
I'm gonna be extra careful.
Maggots.
He's dead now.
Escape is impossible.
Oh, by the way, let's do the boss.
Come to play with fire.
Do I die? Okay.